All right, everyone, here we go with a Leo soap opera. I thought we'd do one. Why not? Right? Let's have a little fun with this here. I got a pre-shuffle. Why am I doing a Leo soap opera? What's this episode? Well, it's the same energy I've been getting since I got here. Roles can be reversed. But, you know, I think some of you, it wouldn't surprise me with this energy if some of you told this person at some point, or thought to yourselves maybe, you're never going to forget me, you know. You can run if you want to. You could say we can't be together, but you're never going to forget me. You may have said that at some point to this person, or at least thought it to yourself. Oh, they're never going to forget me. And now that's what they're realizing. Right now, somebody attached to you. It's this person in a toxic situation we always get with the Leo soap opera. Right, 3 of Cups crossed by the King of Cups with the Judgment card. Why? Why does my feelings for Steve's viewer keep resurrecting themselves and coming back? Why can't I shake this? Why? Well, somebody here's trying to figure it out. I think they figured it out, though. With Temperance here, they're getting a grip on it. I think it finally sets in. It's like one of those things. It sets in finally, right? Happens enough times. You stick your hand in the meat grinder enough times, you figure out it's a meat grinder. I think it did. It's the Fool and the King of Pentacles. Well, that's a separate energy. The King of Pentacles and the Knight of Wands is them. Why do I have the urge to go towards Steve's viewer when I'm perfectly fine where I am in my safety zone? Yet they're full of shit. They have nothing but an urge to leave their safety zone and come towards you. Will they? I don't know. I can't tell from a pre-shuffle, but I can tell that the feelings that they have for you, no matter how much time has passed, they keep showing up. Maybe it's about this time of year they keep showing up. I don't know. Let's give it a shuffle. Let's see where we go. All right, let's see what's happening here. Let's see where we're at. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you. But if the title brought you in here, you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. If you've been watching the Leo soap opera, you know what this is about. You know what's going on here. All right, this is for a lot more people than watch it. I will tell you. I call it the Cancerian angle, the all signs angle, because it's the theme energy. But this is close to all signs. This is very typical of the divine masculines in this cycle. This person here probably married in a toxic relationship. Could be just a regular relationship, or it could be a family that's fairly toxic. Why we're here, card before the cut, is the Six of Pentacles. Huh. You know, it's a weird energy. I feel like we're here because somebody might just tell you something. Somebody might just give to something. Give to you. They might. I mean, I can't predict free will, but they might. I don't know. That's just the energy that's coming off the Six of Pentacles. I don't know. I find it weird too. The Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords. This card informs that card. So, wow. It's a reconciliation energy. Somebody might show up. That's why we're here. Maybe it's to prepare you for it. I don't know, right? Maybe there's something you need to know. I don't know. Let's give the deck a final shuffle and let's go. Let's see where we're at here. Let's do it. Okay. The overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table, didn't need much shuffling, is they might just show up. It's the Emperor. Oh my God. That's unreal. Yep, they might. They might. That's what I'm going to title this reading if I remember. Sometimes I forget by the time I get to the end. It's just called Leo Energy Update. They might. They might. Okay. They might. Page of Cups, fueling it. Look, I'm right. I wanted to see if I was right. I'm right. They might. Okay. We'll see. I might show up with a little apology, tail between the legs. You said I'd never go away. You said I'd never forget you. You were right. Here we are, 10 years later. You still pop up. Right? Yeah, because it's a powerful connection. Right here's the energy around that connection. It doesn't have to be 10 years. I was just using, you just catch my drift. Don't take me literally. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how this person's behaving in real life. The energies around them, 3D energies. Right here's their soul. This is the hidden energy, message from the universe, red with the energy of your connection. Right here's the potential final outcome. I say potential because I cannot predict free will. Sure as fuck not with this person. Again, I can't, as always with the Leo soap opera, your frequencies are very close. I can't really tell you apart. This person has great potential to be on your level energetically. I mean, frequency-wise. You know? They really do. They just their world, the toxin. The past has informed them in bad ways. You know. Okay. All right. Let's see where we go. It's timeless. You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline, but there's a lot of Scorpio season, early Sagittarius season flow happening here. for good reason. I think that's our time frame here, all right? Energy around your connection is 9 cups. It's funny. It's strange. I get a once upon a time energy here. I feel like a story is starting. I feel like we're pulling like a weekly reading and we're telling a story with 12 cards. Once upon a time. I don't know. I can't tell if somebody's wishing for you. I don't think so. I get an energy of just once upon a time. Just remember I said that. Well, 3D energies around this person. Oh, I get it. What's here? Yeah, a death card. There's a lot of... These two are read together. Okay, yeah, this is the soul right here. These two are read together, the soul connection. Down the middle in their life, they're feeling depressed. They're feeling left out. There's some sort of loss that's happening. And the loss is that they didn't get what they want. They didn't get what they want or need. And what's happening right now is this energy is sort of it's a bit of an awakening in the soul. There's a bit of a rebirth happening here. Okay? Of your connection. Your connection may seem over. You may be like, oh, I'm just watching you for fun. It's not. It's as strong as it was on day one. And this happens all the time. I'm wondering if it happens this time of year a lot more for some reason. I don't know. It's weird. Okay. Hidden energy message from the universe. 5 of Cups. Yeah. If this person could talk to you, I think they'd probably tell you how much they regret missing out on something that would have been very special. Okay? I don't need those fucking cards that people have with words on them. What would they say if they could talk to you and you pull the card? I don't need that shit. I'm telling you what they would say. I'm really sorry. I missed out. I missed out on something. Really sad that I missed out on something that would have been very special. But the soul was like, wait. Maybe there's a snowball's chance in hell here. I don't know. Let's see. Potential final outcome. I'm right. Oh, I'm 100% motherfucking right. Why? Because the Knight of Swords has one message, and one message only. And that's what they'd say. This is communication. This is somebody, if they were to talk to you, what would they say? They would say, their message would be, I'm very sad that I missed out on something that would have been very special. Notice I said, if they could talk to you. I didn't say they were. I can't. Some of them might. They might. That's the name of our reading, right? Rewind. I said that. They might. Others of them are just feeling this. They're just sitting with this. Okay? It's okay. Let them. Let them sit with it. But you were right. They're still there. You're still a thing. You still keep coming up. The feelings are there. And something about this, probably Scorpio season, where we're going very deep this year, is just making them feel this way. Wow. Let me straighten the table. Wow. I didn't even make my usual spirit joke. The energy got very quiet here all of a sudden. Okay. 9 of Cups. Why is it here? Let's find out. I'm going to take it nice and light. I'm going to try the Light Seer. I don't know if the Light Seer is strong enough for this reading. It's very deep. When it gets very quiet and still like that, it's very deep energy. The Light Seer is a good deck for certain things, but I think this year's Scorpio season is going to eat it for lunch. We'll see. Maybe not. It's crossed by the Knight of Wands, the King of Wands. Yeah. Somebody here, somebody's ego got in the way. It's what I said. Somebody. This is who it belongs to. This is your runner, if you will, or your somebody on the DM side. This is a very specific energy. It always is with the Leo soap opera. That's them. What's on top? Queen of Swords. Why is that here? The Devil. Yeah. Somebody here is. How do I phrase this? They're not letting all this thing I told you what they would say. Very sad that I left out, that I missed out on something that would have been very special. They're not letting them, their ego isn't letting themselves say that. Okay? That's why they might hold back. Okay? Somebody here has put the sword of truth in the sheath, and they just kind of sitting in the toxin that they feel like they're stuck with. So this is kind of someone who's in a woe is me sort of moment, right? Well, I guess I blew it, you know, like that. So for a lot of you, this isn't direct communication. That's why I said I can't say that. It feels more like an if sort of thing. Okay, that's all I'm saying. Five of Pentacles. Why are they feeling so left out here? Why are they feeling like this? Sad horse, sad rose. I mean, well, there's a toxin in their life. It's all here. Leo soap opera's all here. Soul's waking up. This is the encouraging thing here. Your connection's making a comeback, a revival. I was glad to see PBS did a special on the 1969 Toronto Rock and Roll Revival concert. You should watch it. It's on PBS. You got to have a passport to see it or some shit like that. But it's really cool. It's a concert not many people know about. It's the concert that made Alice Cooper. Yeah. After that, Alice Cooper was a thing. But it's also, interestingly enough, as a point of trivia, the concert that began the whole lighter thing, where crowds hold up a lighter, it began with the Toronto Rock and Roll Revival Festival. The MC's suggestion, right? It's pretty fucking wild. I pointed out because of the revival energy that I get here. And I had an image in my head of lighters in a crowd. There's hope here. There's a lot of hope in this energy. I'm still shuffling. I'm just running out of shit to tell you. Okay, here we go. Crossed by the Queen of Wands. Somebody missed out because they didn't go deep enough. In themselves or in you? I don't know. Into your connection, or they just didn't go deep enough in themselves? I don't know. Somebody lied to themselves for a long time here. You do that long enough, man, that doesn't end well. What's on top? Four Swords. Somebody did nothing. But he did nothing. Why is that here? The Hangman. Somebody has a new perspective on their whole life now. I get it. Now I understand why this energy is tricky to read. I couldn't tell if it was them or you or your connection. Or no, it's them. This is their 3D world here. This is somebody who's got a whole new perspective on, they don't think doing nothing's no longer an option. Okay? It's not an option. That's why I saw the lighters in the crowd, right? Hold up your lighter. Because it's just this hope kind of a thing. All right. Well, why is the Death card here? This is where the Light Seer is not going to do. I got to switch. Why is the Death card here? Let's talk to the witches. Oh, this is going to be one of those readings. Scorpio season's going to be crazy this year. I'm already hulked up for it. Picking up on stuff I shouldn't even be picking up on. It's crazy. There's something that you that they learned from you that was a slow burn. It's been setting in for a long time. I'm just going to tell you that. It's not here in the cards, but it's on the it's in the energy. And it's a contributing factor to that. Okay? Yeah. Two of Cups. Look. Talk about holding up lighters in a crowd, right? Look at right there. Ding. It's the way it looks. It's there. It's the energy is there. There's something that starts here. Okay? I told you about the lighter thing. Something starts now. Something different about your connection. Something changes because something's changing within this person. All right? There's and it stays. It sticks. It's something like the lighters at the show. It starts there and then it sticks. Why? The Knight of Cups. Yeah, why is that here? The cherry, this person, yeah, somebody here, all of a sudden, somebody here, if they feel it, they go for it. All of a sudden, somebody who's been shut down is not shut down. If they feel it, they go for it. This is awakening. This is just happening. It's the very beginning of it, okay? It's the moment where it happens. Right? And they captured that. It's like it's captured on film. That's why I mentioned that concert. They capture the moment where the MC suggests, everyone, I want you to light matches, he says, or lighters. I want you to light them up and hold them in the air. You're witnessing in that moment. You didn't realize it when you were there, if you were there. But in watching the movie years after the fact, 50 some odd years later, you realize you're watching the moment where something that we take for granted now, holding lighters up in a crowd, That's where it began. That was the very beginning of it. And it's stuck forever. Something here is beginning in this person. We are at a point in time, this Scorpio flow of energy, something about it into early Sagittarius, is the beginning point where this person goes for shit. This person is no longer shut down. They do it. They feel it. They do it. They follow their heart for a change. Wow. Why? Probably because they're informed now by the fact that they feel very sad that they missed out on something that would have been very special. And they haven't begun to think about it yet. The sword is in the sheath, but they're about to start thinking about this toxin. And really taking a good look at why they didn't go for something that would have been great. All right? Sometimes energy is hard to explain. I'm doing my best. But yeah, there's a revival happening here for sure. All right. I'm going to switch back to the light seer. Let's talk about the Five of Cups. Why is the Five of Cups here? Tell me about it. It's crossed by Temperance. They're actually, I picked up some healing here as well. They're actually healing here by feeling this. It might bring them to you, but I think it's eventual. I think we still have to get past this toxin. What's on top? Yeah, the Ace of Swords. The sword will come out of the sheath. This energy is what brings it out. Normally I'd say the Five of Cups is one of the cards that ends the separation phase of the soulmate cycle, so it might lead to communication. Actually, the Five of Cups is leading to the truth coming out, to somebody really taking a look at their lives. Asking the question, why didn't I? I feel sad that I missed out on something that would have been great. Why did I miss out on it? A lot of times we don't get to that point. And it's because of the soul energy. If it's in the wrong place, like if this was a Queen of Swords, right? The Queen of Swords, very cold, very shut down. If a Queen of Swords was here instead of the Death card with these two beautiful cards on top of it, right? It's this soulmate connection. This card represents the soulmate connection. This whole cycle for me, right? This is Cancerian energy. It's a Cancerian themed cycle. This was crossed by the Two of Cups. This fucker is not done. But somebody here, it's this energy right now. They're going past where most people do. Most people get stuck as, well, I'm sorry I missed out on something that would have been great. They never really go deeper and find out why. Usually they have to go to a therapist for that. You know? It's not just about realizing that you're sorry you missed out on something great. You got to figure out why you did, or you're going to keep missing out on great things. We are starting a phase right now. It is happening where somebody stops missing out on things like this, because this energy is waking them up and they are asking why. Why is the Ace of Swords here? The Two of Swords, yeah. Two swords go to one. Why is the Ace of Swords here? Because it was confusion. Because this devil, this is red with the devil, this Two Swords, was confusing things. Two swords go to just one. And one is a resurrection. It's a resurrection of this connection. It's a resurrection of why it mattered. Why was it special? And why didn't I go for it? There's a whole lot of whys here. All right, let's go. Knight of Swords. Now, the energy's fuzzy. When the energy's fuzzy or hazy, it's a wish. It's a, boy, wouldn't it be great? Boy, wouldn't it be nice? It's like that. So I can't say they're, if you want to take it that way, that's fine, but this ain't your Rainbow Unicorn channel, tarot channel, right? It's not. Okay, that's not accurate. And I know you'd watch a lot of readings and they'd say, well, this is communication. They're probably going to come at you and say something to you. That's so fucking wrong. I dealt with so many people who were suffering from false hope syndrome when I first started this channel. Thousands of emails came in. I had to shut the email down. You know, I was just like, it's too much. I couldn't handle it. Just like, stop it. Not as we can't predict free will. They might. But I think after they figure out the whys. Okay? If I'm to be honest here. But what they would, I know what they would say to you. I do. Okay. All right. Yeah. The Seven of Wands. Not yet. Seven of Wands. Not yet. They're at a distance. Right? Keeping the high ground. It's fine. This is what they would say to you. I'm sitting up on top of the hill, all zen and shit, with the healing from the temperance card. What they would say to you. I'm sorry. I feel so sad that I missed out on something that would be great. But they are asking why. She's very zen. She's asking why. Right? Very philosophical there. Very zen. Zen's all about going down rabbit holes, asking why, and letting things flow, figuring, sorting things out. Peaceful energy. What's on top? Judgment. Somebody's having a come to Jesus with themselves here. Okay? This is all very internal. Why do I say that? What, with Steve? No, judgment card means they want a second chance. They're resurrecting. They're coming back. Yeah. This is read with the Four of Swords. It's all very internal. It's all very healing. All right? This card is informing me about this card. All right? Why is judgment here? The Death card. It's all very internal. This is informing me about this card. This ties it to the soul. Let them go through this. Okay? That's why it got quiet again. It got very silent and very still. This is an important moment for whoever this is. This is a moment that they need. This is something they need to go through. Let them. It's fine. It bodes. It ends well for you and your connection. I will say that. It's here. In a layer of energy, yup, your connection's not dead, somebody returns. But that layer is several layers down. I'm not going to give it to you as the top layer and have you, oh, I better get my phone. Steve said they might text today. No, he did not. This is something they got to go through. It's okay. It's fine. Something new is beginning here. I'm not playing with you. It's the best analogy I could give. Because to this day, we still light lighters at concerts, right? The whole fucking thing, especially if it's some kind of peace event or something like that. It's not even just concerts, it's everywhere. Up until that moment in 1969, crowds never thought of lighting a lighter. It never happened. It sounds like a big fire hazard to me, to be perfectly honest with you, but hey, we still do it to this day. Somebody here is changing something permanently. It's something that will live with them. They will, how do I phrase this? They will carry this transformation into the next life. We see it here with judgment, right? Next lifetime, resurrected into the next lifetime. We get born again. That kind of, again, multiple lifetimes. They will take it with them. So let them go through this energy. Let's see what else the universe wants to tell you. Wow, maybe they'll become a balanced emperor. They'd like to, but they got to get past that devil first, and it looks like they do. Two swords, which the devil creates confusion, becomes one. Right? All right. Let's see where we go. What else you want to tell everybody before we go? I'm going to pull some offline reads. You probably already know if I extended this or not, because there'll be a link at the top of the description. If I extend it, it's for a good reason. I mean, it is. I think it's important. I think this is a very important thing, and I want to pull on your side of this. Because you're not here, other than figuratively, other than sort of as the one that got away, or why did I let them get away, or whatever. So we'll see. Let's go. What else you want to tell my viewers before I maybe go pull some wicked voodoo? But remember, on the communication side, we're here because maybe they do come in, and that's why it's maybe, because it's further down in the layers. What's the universe want to tell you before we go? Page of Swords. Real quiet, isn't it? Shh. Even the bird's quiet. I can't get a peep out of him. He's here. He really is. He's a Pisces, Very, very. He's not usually this quiet. The Ten of Wands, Ace of Swords, Page of Swords, Ten of Wands, and the Two of Cups. Crossing the Ace of Swords and the base energy. There's a red center, left, right. Don't worry. All right? Don't worry. It's a message for you. Don't worry. All right? This energy, this connection does have a resurrection coming. It comes when that sword comes out of the sheath. Here's our Ace of Swords. Here's our informing, right? Ace of Swords is here. It's red with the Queen of Swords. It's about what we talked about here. In the meantime, there's something else that might catch your attention during this. I would say we'll say Scorpio season. All right, the flow kind of flows over into Sagittarius season a bit, okay? There's something else that catches your attention. And the universe doesn't, and you might It might cause you some stress. It might cause you some worry. I don't know why. I'll clarify it just for fun. I can't leave you there. I don't think it's anything to worry about, right? But something else might catch your attention. Why does it reflect as, it's something you might keep an eye on. You might watch. You might, I don't know, get paranoid about or something. I'm not sure why you might obsess. It could just be obsession. It could be that too. Whatever it is. I think it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing that you're distracted. Okay? I do. I don't know. Why is the Ten of Wands here? I'll clarify it for you. Why not? Okay. It's crossed by the Wheel of Fortune, another 10. A 10 in the major arcana this time. 10's the end, dead end that lead to a new beginning. Yeah, it's definitely something that's, yeah, strength cards here. Okay. And the Seven of Swords. You may get overly emotional about something that does much ado about nothing. You might get overly emotional during this. This is a separate message to you. This one here, yeah, a resurrection is coming with this connection in some capacity. Then, as a separate message, and it's completely separate, you might get distracted by something else. And it might snowball with the Ten of Wands. See, it's like a snowball effect. Snowball out of control. Overly passionate about it. A lot of, you know, passion of the lion here, kind of a thing. It's not. Don't be fooled, okay? It's much ado about nothing. It could be somebody else's problem. It's going to be different for all of you. If you find yourself obsessing over something, then in the back of your mind it's going, maybe this is nothing, you know, but you're obsessing over it, it's nothing. Know that once you acknowledge that, it becomes a paper tiger, okay? No big deal. Or a paper lion in this case, okay? All right. Don't worry about it. You have the ability, don't let it spiral out of control. You have the ability to shut it down. All right? That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. If there's an extended and you want it, there's a link in the description. I think there's enough to pull on here, but we'll see. I might start with this Emperor and see what I get.